In this video, we will review the thesis statement used in Assignment 2, as well as analyze 2 articles specifically looking at the use of language, claims, author qualifications, and purpose of the sources. The thesis statement used for Assignment 2 was that the education system in Canada is not effectively teaching numeracy skills to children. The first article we are examining is a 2008 news article from the Globe and Mail, which looks at recent math test scores as well as provincial government plans around mathematics curriculum changes in Ontario's elementary school system. The language used in this article is meant to cater to a wide audience of readers, and so it does not include any technical terms or require prior knowledge of the subject in order to understand the problems which are being presented. The majority of facts used are from quoted sources such as provincial announcements, teachers, and parents, which follows a journalistic style of presenting facts in concise sentences, and there is objectivity in the language used to avoid bias. One of the claims in this article is that Ontario's Ford government is making major changes to the mathematics curriculum to a focusing on fundamental mathematics approach, which is a change from the discovery math model of the previous Liberal government. This is supported by provincial announcements and quotes from educators. Another claim is that this change to the curriculum is met with mixed reception as statistics report dropping math skills, but educators are quoted as feeling concerned that the new approach will also leave some students at a disadvantage, with several educators calling for a middle ground between the two programs. This article is written by Globe and Mail staff reporter Caroline Alfonso, whose employee profile page indicates that she is an educational reporter. According to Alfonso's LinkedIn page, she has worked as a reporter for the Globe and Mail since 2000 and holds a journalism degree. When considering the topic of this article, it would seem that Alfonso has the experience and qualifications to write an article about this topic, and given her job title, she would most likely have been following education reform in the province on a continuous basis. As mentioned, the facts that are presented is information about sources that are directly involved or affected by the curriculum changes. This includes Ontario and Alberta's education ministers, Ontario's Education Quality and Accountability Office, the Ministry of Education website, President of the Ontario School Board Association, and parents of students as well as teachers in the elementary school system. The purpose of these sources used is to show facts and statistics in the example of the Quality and Accountability Office, but also to share quotable opinions on the issue with various stakeholders like education ministers, teachers, and parents.
For the second article, we are examining a 2018 scholarly journal. This scholarly article's title is Changes in the Relation Between Competence Beliefs and Achievement in Math Across Elementary School Years. This was published by the Society for Research in Children Development, or SRCD for short. This article was published in the Child Development, Volume 89, Issue 2 on pages 138 through to 156. The article looked at previous studies as well as creating their own in order to explain the inconsistency found in other studies on whether skill development, self-enhancement, or reciprocal effects account for the interplay among them. The language used in this article is meant to attract more of an educational audience of readers, as it does often use technical terms, scientific terms, and even mathematical terms. This article requires the readers to have prior knowledge of the subject in order to understand the material which is being presented. Although anyone would probably understand or get the gist of the abstract, the rest of the articles require somebody with a more educated background in order to understand the rest of the main points of the article. The majority of the facts were quoted from educational textbooks as well as educational papers. A lot of the information and theories were backed by studies previously done as well as studies they conducted in order to further their research.
Within this article, it claims that students' math competence will be more negative over time. The article claims that it has limitations due to the fact that it is based only in Germany. Another claim in this study is that if competence beliefs are developed early, children are more likely to continue this into their elementary school age range.
This article is written by the Society for Research in Child Development staff. To introduce the first member, Anne Wiedinger. Anne has her postdoctoral research and graduated from the Technical University in Dortmund, Germany. Ricarda Steinmer, the second author of the website, is the head of Department of Technik from University Dortmund, Germany. Lastly, Bridget Spineth, another staff member, is a professor of educational psychology at Heidelberg University, Germany. Moreover, she is the editor-in-chief of Psychology Learning and Teaching as well as member of the editorial boards of several journals. It seems that all of the staff has experience and qualifications to write an article about this topic based on their background.